Hello, YouTube, and everybody watching. So, this week was kind of crazy, not going to lie. But before we talk about the stress eating, before we talk about the negatives, before we talk about the last month of stress eating, let's talk about the positives, actually, because I have some good positives that I want to talk about this week. First and foremost, did I do 40 minutes of working out every single day? No. But I did do it for most of the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I did do 40 minutes of working out and 20 minutes of reading. And Sunday, too, actually, now that I think about it. Friday, I kind of petered off, and today I really haven't done much of anything. Kind of a rest day for me. But I am going to try and tackle it. I'm definitely going to hit 40 minutes tomorrow because I have to clean up the garage, and that's probably going to be about 2 hours worth of work, maybe a little bit more. So those are all positives. Like I said, the fact that I did 5 days of 40 minutes of working out, I got to the gym pretty much on time 3 of those 4 days, getting there at 5:30. Just all around real good news. I started emailing people or messaging, my parents, Alexa and Amanda, my diet, getting back into that swing of things. But the biggest thing came Friday. Now, I was very nervous going into Friday about, I felt like I was fat. I felt like this was not good. Then the numbers came. Let's look at the numbers together. Ta-da! You can see right there. Now, yes, the top number did go up about 2 pounds, but I don't care about the top number. I never have. I am down 1 full percent body fat, and I'm up about 2% of muscle. What that means is that 3 pounds of fat is gone from my body, and about 2 to 3 pounds of muscle have been entered into my body. Wonderful. So that's all great news. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to continue. Now, obviously, the big thing is that I need to calm down with the stress eating. I need to find other ways to deal with stress than, grabbing a handful of Lucky Charms marshmallows, which this video is not brought to you by, or, ice cream or anything like that. I got to get, even if I'm just having just a spoonful, it still is going to add up over the week. And, yes, I'm trying to keep it limited to, if I stress eat, it is just a handful, or it is just a spoonful of ice cream, or it is just a little bit more protein to try and, increase muscle mass. But at the same token, all that combined, it's still a lot of calories, and I need to cut it back. So I'm really going to try and find other ways to deal with stress, either through walking with Jerry, meditation, video game playing, other things that are a little bit more healthier and a little bit better for my body than just hitting the kitchen, because they always say abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. So those are the big things that I'm going to try and work on over the next week. Because if it's anything like this past week, I'm guaranteeing that next week is going to be stressful too. So, my parents moving, other potential moves that might be happening, a lot of things that I'm dealing with. I mean, I get to go to my parents' house on Monday, but, like I said, I'm very nervous about just everything in general. Both me and my wife's cars are going to be looked at this week. So there's a lot of stresses that are coming into play that I am nervous about. But that being said, I'm going to try and find other methods. I'll let you know next week. Also, I've been saying for the past couple weeks I'm going to be changing my YouTube handle. I have not done that yet. I'm still debating upon what I want to name it. I've narrowed it down to 2 names. Really just one. It's just questioning of jumping into the water, and do I want my fun little videos to be more for other people that I have never met before in my life, or do I want to keep it to the small community of my parents and a few other people that watch these things? Kind of on the fence with that. And as you can hear, Jerry's barking, so that's a good time to end the video. That being said, I'll let you know all about what's happening next week. So my in-body came back good, but I'm still worried about stress eating. So next week, I'll tell you more about what I did with stress eating. But until then, I hope, I still believe in you. I hope you believe in me. And have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful week. Talk to you guys next Saturday. Bye.